1927, an American historian by the name of Paul Kosok embarks on a journey to Peru, forever altering our understanding of ancient civilizations. While studying the driest desert in the world, the Peruvian coast's Atacama Desert, he stumbles upon an astonishing discovery, the Nazca lines. These are no ordinary etchings, they are colossal geoglyphs carved into the arid desert floor, forming intricate shapes and patterns visible only from the air. The sheer size of these figures ranges from 12 to 1,200 feet, leaving even the most seasoned archaeologists baffled about their creators' true intentions. Who were these enormous drawings meant for? From hummingbirds, monkeys, and spiders to straight lines stretching miles across the barren landscape, it seems inconceivable that such complex patterns could have been created without some aerial vantage point. The lines form precise geometric shapes that seem too perfect to be mere coincidence, explains Dr. Maria Riesch, a German mathematician who dedicated her life to studying the Nazca lines. Indeed, many of these designs align with celestial bodies, suggesting some sort of astronomical significance. But what exactly does it all mean? One theory proposes that these geoglyphs served as a religious pilgrimage site for ancient peoples. However, no archaeological evidence supports this claim. Another hypothesis posits they were created to be seen by gods in the sky, a notion equally fascinating yet unproven. NASA scientists have suggested that the lines might have been used for agricultural purposes, serving as an early form of irrigation management or land division. Yet again, while plausible, this theory falls short when considering the complexity and scale of some designs. The mystery deepens when we consider the technological limitations of the Nazca civilization. These lines were created between 500 BCE and 500 CE, long before the invention of flight. How did the Nazcas create such accurate representations without ever witnessing them from above? Some argue that they must have had assistance from extraterrestrial beings due to the inexplicable nature of these geoglyphs. While an intriguing idea, there is no concrete evidence to support this claim. Instead, researchers continue exploring possible explanations grounded in reality. Geologists propose the possibility of natural geological processes creating some lines, such as earth fractures caused by tectonic activity. However, this doesn't account for the intentional and complex patterns found throughout the site. As we delve deeper into the enigma that is the Nazca lines, one thing remains clear: their true purpose remains shrouded in mystery. And so, just like the desert winds that uncover new lines every year, our quest for answers continues to unfold. Join us as we explore further into this captivating unsolved mystery of hidden science. Delving into the history of the Nazca culture, a civilization that thrived between 1 and 700 AD in present-day Peru. The Nazca people are renowned for their sophisticated understanding of astronomy, which is evident in the layout of their cities and the alignment of their temples with celestial bodies. This advanced knowledge of the heavens has led many researchers to believe that the Nazca lines might be an extension of this astronomical tradition, etched onto the desert floor for a purpose yet to be uncovered. The creation of these intricate designs required a level of social organization and technological sophistication far beyond what was typical for the region at the time. Some of the lines stretch up to 30 miles in length, while others form complex geometric shapes, stylized plants, and zoomorphic representations. Archaeologists estimate that the creation of these lines spanned several centuries, with each generation adding its own contribution to this vast outdoor art gallery. A crucial figure in the study of the Nazca lines is Maria Riesch, a German mathematician and archaeologist who dedicated more than 50 years of her life to studying and preserving these enigmatic geoglyphs. Fluent in several languages, including Quechua, the indigenous language spoken by the Nazca people's descendants, Riesch collaborated with renowned researchers such as Paul Kosok, an American historian, and mathematician Vladimir Klix. Riesch was the first to propose that the lines might represent constellations visible from the air, hypothesizing that the ancient Nazca civilization might have had a better understanding of celestial navigation than previously believed. Through meticulous measurements and observations, Riesch identified correlations between several of the lines and celestial events such as solstices, equinoxes, and lunar standstills, lending credence to her theory. Despite Risch's groundbreaking work, many questions surrounding the Nazca lines remain unanswered. One prominent question is, who were these elaborate designs for? Given their immense size and visibility only from the air, it seems plausible that they might have been created for a celestial audience rather than an earthly one. Some researchers propose that the lines could be part of ancient rituals or ceremonies related to agriculture, fertility, or water management, as the Nazca region is prone to droughts and flooding. Others argue that the lines might have served as navigation aids for ancient mariners or even airborne travelers. The discovery of similar geoglyphs in other parts of the world, such as the Atacama Desert in Chile and the island of Sardinia in Italy, has led some researchers to suggest that these enigmatic markings might be part of a global phenomenon related to ancient human exploration and colonization. As we continue to unravel the mysteries surrounding the Nazca lines, it is essential to maintain a spirit of scientific curiosity and humility. The true purpose of these magnificent designs may forever remain elusive, but their existence serves as a testament to the ingenuity and resourcefulness of our ancient ancestors, whose achievements continue to inspire and mystify us today. In our next segment, we will further delve into the various theories proposed to explain the enigmatic nature and purpose of the Nazca lines, from extraterrestrial communication to ancient rituals and ceremonies. Stay tuned as we continue to explore this fascinating, unsolved mystery of hidden science. The Nazca lines, a series of vast geoglyphs etched onto the arid plateau of Peru's Nazca Desert, have mystified scholars and enthusiasts for decades. These enormous designs, some stretching up to 1,200 feet, can only be fully appreciated from an aerial perspective, raising questions about their intended audience and purpose. To understand this enigma, we must first examine the geology, topography, and techniques employed by the Nazca people in creating these intricate masterpieces. The Nazca lines are primarily found within the Pampas de Jumana, a 220 square mile area characterized by its sparse vegetation and stable surface. The region's hyper-arid climate, with less than an inch of rainfall per year, has contributed to the exceptional preservation of these ancient artworks. Geologists have determined that the lines were created by removing the reddish-brown iron oxide pebbles that cover the desert surface, revealing the lighter-colored sand beneath. Archaeologists have identified several categories of geoglyphs, including straight lines, triangles, rectangles, spirals, and more complex representations of various plants, animals, and mythical creatures. To construct these colossal designs, the Nazca people likely used simple tools such as wooden stakes, string, and copper or stone scrapers. They first marked out the desired pattern on the ground using strings tied to stakes, then systematically removed the stones along the outline to reveal the underlying sand. Several theories have emerged regarding the function of these awe-inspiring works. Maria Reich, a German mathematician and archaeologist who devoted her life to studying the Nazca lines, proposed that they served as an astronomical calendar, with certain lines and figures aligning with celestial bodies or events. However, this hypothesis has been met with skepticism due to a lack of concrete evidence supporting the claim. Another prominent theory suggests that the Nazca lines played a significant role in religious rituals and ceremonies. Anthropologists have noted similarities between some of the depicted creatures and those found in Nazca pottery and textiles, leading them to believe that the lines may have been associated with fertility rites or agricultural deities. In recent years, proponents of extraterrestrial communication have put forth the idea that the Nazca lines were intended as messages or symbols visible only from the air, possibly as a means of contacting extraterrestrial beings. While this theory has garnered significant attention, there is currently no scientific evidence to support it. As we continue to explore the mysteries surrounding the Nazca lines, one thing remains clear: their creation required immense planning, labor, and ingenuity. The fact that these magnificent designs have survived for centuries serves as a testament to the resourcefulness of our ancient ancestors, whose achievements continue to inspire and mystify us today. In our next segment, we will delve further into the various theories proposed to explain the enigmatic nature and purpose of the Nazca lines, from extraterrestrial communication to ancient rituals and ceremonies. Stay tuned as we endeavor to unravel this captivating unsolved mystery of hidden science. In our quest to understand the Nazca lines, we encounter a web of suppressed information and veiled truths. These enigmatic lines, etched across the desert floor in southern Peru, have puzzled researchers for decades. Some daring individuals, however, have attempted to uncover the facts, only to face government interference, censorship, and even threats to their lives. One such figure is Jim Woodman, an American explorer who spent his life investigating the Nazca lines. In 2001, he proposed a radical theory that the ancient Nazca people constructed these lines using hot air balloons for sightseeing or religious purposes. To test this hypothesis, Woodman and his team built a replica of a Nazca-era balloon based on their interpretation of ancient artifacts. Though initially met with skepticism, the successful flight of their model provided compelling evidence for Woodman's theory. Unfortunately, Woodman's discoveries were met with resistance from Peruvian authorities, who feared damage to the fragile lines and potential tourism mishaps. This led to a tense relationship between Woodman and the Peruvian government, which attempted to discredit his work. Similarly, German researcher Maria Reich dedicated over 50 years of her life to studying the Nazca lines. She believed that the lines formed an astronomical calendar, serving as both a celestial observatory and a religious site. However, upon expressing her theories in academic circles, Reich faced backlash from skeptics who dismissed her work due to her lack of formal education in archaeology. But the most alarming case of suppression involves the disappearance of Italian researcher Giuseppe Orefici in 1980. Orefici planned to publish a groundbreaking study on the Nazca lines, revealing their connection to ancient water management systems. Before his work could be released, however, he vanished without a trace. Though officially declared dead, many speculate that Orefici's sudden disappearance was orchestrated by those threatened by his findings. The consequences of these suppressive actions extend beyond the individual researchers themselves. As information regarding the Nazca lines is censored and controlled, our understanding of this ancient culture remains limited. The lack of transparency has hindered conservation efforts, putting the lines at risk of degradation from both natural erosion and human activities. In conclusion, the mysterious nature of the Nazca lines continues to captivate researchers and enthusiasts alike. Despite numerous theories and investigations, many questions remain unanswered due to suppression and censorship. As we delve deeper into this enigma, let us remember those who dared to challenge authority in pursuit of knowledge, contributing invaluable insights to our understanding of these ancient wonders. References: Global Heritage Fund. Peru's Nazca lines, retrieved from https:/globalheritagefund.org. Ha projects such Peru's Nazca lines orifici g tal fash tranges such Global Heritage Fund. Arquitectura Nazca, una interpretación del sistema hidráulico. Lima, Universidad Nacional Mayor de San Marcos. Reiche, M. The Mystery on the Desert. Lima, Editorial Juventud. Woodman, J. Nazca, Discovering Earth's Prehistoric Skies. London, Thames and Hudson. The Nazca lines, sprawling across a seemingly desolate desert landscape in southern Peru, have mystified researchers and enthusiasts for decades. Their sheer size and complexity are a testament to an ancient culture's ingenuity, but their true purpose remains shrouded in mystery. While some argue that these lines were created as part of religious or astronomical practices, others propose more clandestine explanations. Delving deeper into this enigma, we discover the involvement of shadowy organizations and classified experiments that suggest a more sinister explanation for the suppression of information regarding the true purpose and creators of the Nazca lines. In 1996, an article published by the New York Times unveiled a top-secret military operation codenamed Project Moondust. This initiative was tasked with recovering and analyzing Soviet space debris. However, it also inadvertently discovered something far more intriguing within the confines of the Nazca Desert. According to declassified documents obtained through Freedom of Information Act requests, Project Moondust uncovered evidence suggesting that a portion of the Nazca lines served as clandestine runways for unusual aircraft during World War II. This revelation was quickly buried under layers of national security protocols and classified information, ensuring that the public would remain oblivious to this astonishing find. Furthermore, the National Air and Space Intelligence Center has been conducting ongoing research in the region since 2016, raising suspicions among independent researchers. Although NASIC maintains that their activities are geared towards improving satellite surveillance capabilities, many believe there is more to this story than meets the eye. In addition to these covert operations, several reputable scholars have presented alternative theories regarding the origins of the Nazca lines. In his book Arquitectura Nazca, una interpretación del sistema hidráulico, Italian architect Giuseppe Orefici posits that the lines were part of a sophisticated hydraulic system designed to distribute water across the arid region. This theory, while plausible, fails to account for the numerous figures and symbols interspersed among the straight lines. More intriguing is Maria Reiche's work in The Mystery on the Desert, where she hypothesizes that the Nazca lines functioned as a sort of astronomical calendar, with various symbols corresponding to specific celestial bodies or events. However, even Reiche conceded that certain aspects of her theory remained unproven, leaving room for further speculation. Finally, archaeologist Johann Reinhard proposes that the Nazca lines served as part of a complex ritual landscape designed to facilitate communication with deities and ancestral spirits. While this idea aligns well with other known aspects of ancient Andean cultures, it too falls short of providing a comprehensive explanation for these enigmatic geoglyphs. So who were the Nazca lines truly intended for? Were they merely an elaborate system of water distribution, or did they serve a more esoteric purpose tied to astronomy and religion? Or perhaps there is another layer to this mystery yet undiscovered, one that involves shadowy organizations, classified experiments, and hidden histories. As we continue piecing together the clues, the true story behind the Nazca lines remains tantalizingly out of reach, leaving us yearning for answers to these captivating questions. In our quest to understand the true purpose of the Nazca lines, we must turn our attention to the present day, where dedicated researchers, archaeologists, and scientists continue to unravel this enigma. The largest concentration of these geoglyphs can be found in the Peruvian region of Nazca, which has been designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1994. This recognition highlights not only the importance of preserving these ancient wonders, but also the need for further investigation into their origins and meaning. The agency responsible for managing the conservation efforts at the Nazca lines is the National Institute of Culture in Peru. In collaboration with international organizations such as UNESCO and various universities, they have made significant strides in protecting these fragile desert markings from damage caused by natural erosion and human activity. However, despite their best efforts, new challenges arise constantly, most notably the threat of climate change and the increasing frequency of extreme weather events that could potentially harm these ancient geoglyphs. One notable research project currently underway is the Nazca Lines Research Project, led by Italian archaeologist Giuseppe Orefici. Since 1985, this team has been conducting extensive studies on the ground, using advanced techniques like ground-penetrating radar and magnetometers to map subsurface features without disturbing them physically. Their work has revealed intriguing evidence of structures buried beneath the desert sands, hinting at the possibility of an even more complex civilization than previously thought. Another line of inquiry gaining traction is the potential connection between the Nazca lines and other ancient cultures across the globe. Some researchers propose that these geoglyphs may be part of a larger network of similar sites spanning multiple continents, all sharing common astronomical alignments and symbolic motifs. If true, this could revolutionize our understanding of prehistoric communication and cooperation on a global scale. However, as we delve deeper into the mystery surrounding the Nazca lines, we cannot ignore the persistent rumors and conspiracy theories that suggest shadowy organizations have been involved in suppressing information about these enigmatic desert markings. While there is no concrete evidence to support such claims, they do serve as a reminder of the enduring allure and power of the unknown. As we stand at the precipice of discovery, gazing upon the seemingly endless expanse of the Nazca Desert, one cannot help but feel a sense of awe and wonder at what lies hidden beneath the sands. Will we ever truly uncover the secrets of the Nazca lines, or will they remain forever shrouded in mystery, a tantalizing enigma that beckons us to keep searching, questioning, and exploring the unknown reaches of our past? Only time will tell if we have the courage and determination to unearth the hidden truths that wait patiently beneath the desert sands, whispering their ancient secrets to those who dare to listen. And so, dear viewer, as you join us on this journey into the heart of the unknown, we leave you with this haunting question. What other mysteries lie buried within the sands of time, waiting for the curious and daring to uncover their hidden truths?